Hey, Gigi, what did you want to speak about before the town meeting?
Hi. Okay, so I was gonna talk about some stuff at the meeting, get on the mic, say a few things. One of the really important ones, so today I want to work on people's medical charts, just collect all their info and everything and have a spot where anyone treating somebody can, log what they did. Thing is, I want to do two things. So there was an incident where Edgar was not doing well, and at some point, I gotta get more information, but someone made the call to take him to the hospital because he was at the point where people had done what they could and he was not looking good. And I think that
I just realized your apron. That's scary. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, well, I've been working on people all day, but
yeah,
it's what it is. Yeah, no. So the thing is, I think that is completely fine in certain scenarios, right? If someone is about to die and we don't have a fully functioning medical facility here, we don't have a doctor of medicine standing here, I think that's fine to bring people there. But there was apparently this huge moment of people trying to figure out what to do, and some people thinking, this is not okay, this isn't our way, to the point where they might be like, you know what, let's let Edgar, who's in a comatose state, can't answer for himself, potentially die, because we want to put, an herbal paste on his face and hope he wakes up. So I wanted to just kind of talk to people about that and see if we can approve outside medicine for certain scenarios, especially if I'm not here or if like a medic isn't around, there's no medical staff and someone is laying on the ground bleeding out. I don't think we should be so up our own asses about like, oh, I can just
this argument for the first part. The first part is irrelevant, guys. Just remember, the first part is kind of irrelevant. It's the second part of the story that is like, just where the actual bad is. Assuming that it's true, like we have no idea that it's true. I have not made a decision on that yet, so I cannot really give an answer. I do think, though, as it currently stands, it was the wrong call until we decide that it's the right call, right?
Yeah. Like I think right now the accepted thing is that we don't do it at all. So I get people feeling different ways in the scenario because we haven't really talked about if there are scenarios for it. If we just collectively decide we don't do this, then we don't do this.
It's just so many like philosophical arguments can be made, and those are the worst kind of arguments, right? Because there can be like 7 stories that can be like, oh, this is actually a good point, this is true, and they all oppose each other.
Exactly. So here's what I think we could do. When I do people's medical charts, really simply, I could ask them, kind of like a do not resuscitate when you have that on your ID, like if I'm going under, let me go, kind of thing. I can ask people, if you are critical, there are no staff who can help you, and you are at the point where you could die. Do you want us to bring you to the hospital in that scenario or not? And they basically give
what
a
an
yes or no.
Interesting dilemma to be in. Like, how much do we care about New Babylon? Are we willing to die for it?
Whatever.
Like, now we're actually like being asked this question genuinely.
Option, write it on their chart, and that's it. Maybe. And that's only until the facility here is built up to a certain point where we no longer have to worry about that. But,
this is a very interesting dilemma to be in.
Yeah, I mean, look, I took the Hippocratic Oath, right? Like my entire thing is if I see someone who needs treatment, I have to treat them, right? We have our own set of rules as doctors. So for me, if I didn't have the equipment here to treat somebody, because of this oath, I would take someone to the hospital because I could not save them and I knew they were likely to die.
Imagine we had like a hardcore rule to New Babylon that like if you go to the hospital, you either have to PERMA or just be exiled. At the same time,
I'm also part of New Babylon and I wouldn't want to if I know there's
or like if you fucking respawn or some shit, that'd be fucking crazy. That way we can actually like emulate death in New Babylon.
What do we do, right? So we're currently not at odds with the city.
If you shift to that course, then you got to be willing for the arc to end in 2 weeks, right?
We currently don't have the facility here for me to say, well, we could have just done it here. So in this situation, I feel like I would be more likely to say, let's take them there for the absolute base treatment and then bring them back.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a very interesting dilemma. Like the philosophy on it can be depicted in so many ways. For me, at the end of the day, like I'm happy Edgar's alive. Well, currently alive. He could probably still die, but at this current moment, I'm happy that he's alive. Right. So that is something that I can understand.
So
I don't skip or there's some other stupid shit though in that process, which is like, which is what makes the situation a bit tricky. I will speak about at the town hall meeting.
Still.
Well, let's just put it this way: if Skipper just brought Edgar to the hospital and left, then it probably would have been okay, or at the very least, he probably would have copped some sort of fine for it.
Right.
But unfortunately, that's not all what happened. Apparently, so.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna save it for the the announcement at the town hall meeting, and then Skipper can speak about it at his I just spoiled it, at his trial.
Hey, I won't say shit.
Yeah, don't say shit until the meeting, please, in 15 minutes.
I heard something not good happen, and that was all I heard. So I figured it was. Yeah,
it's very not good. It's very not good.
Okay.
But we do have to at this point. You are correct. Like we have to figure out at what point do we use the hospital, or do we just not use the hospital at all? Do motherfuckers just die? Like where we fall, where we land is this is the point of situations, right? It allows us to now figure that part out. So
exactly. I think that's good. Like I'm fine with what people want to do. I just need to know what procedure we're following, so I don't do something that someone doesn't want. Let's say Edgar wakes up and he's like, "Why the fuck did you bring me to the hospital? I would have rather die," right? So that's why I'm thinking maybe we write on people's medical charts, just like a yes or no. If you're critical and we can't possibly help you here, do you want to be brought there, or are you like, fuck no? I think
step one is deciding if we even want to give a choice, right?
Well, right. Yeah, that's if we get to that point. Yeah.
But we'll see.
Other than that,
we'll see. The situation's about to turn into something, and we'll see what comes out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Just be at the meeting, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.